Hi, this is me, Helmut Vasch, and Yin Chu again here.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, and today let's talk about, in terms of marketing, what can we learn from Mr. Obama, our President of the United States. Yin, what are we talking about, Mr. Obama, what the things he did and did phenomenal well in order to win his election, and is still doing? What do we know about that? We know a whole bunch of it. Start talking.
Well, Helmut, as you know, that I'm in charge of our marketing, campaign strategies, right? And one thing I myself learned from Mr. Obama is the fact that how he used the power of online, groups to raise money for his campaign, and that really impressed me. That he's the first, presidential candidate other than I think John Kerry about 4 years ago. Or 8 years ago, actually, doing that for the whole campaign. And by doing so, he's able to raise small money, not a lot, but small money from a lot of people all over his whole campaign, and that really helps him, to win.
Yeah, and that's true. But let's talk a little bit of how he did that. Mm-hmm. And here's a few things what he did. First of all, he did one of the most important things in marketing, and that is gathering people's name, phone number, fax number, email address, cell phone number these days. This is, this has changed. Years and years ago, the mailing address was the most important thing. Then the phone number became very important, and that's where the cold callers got created. And now it is email and cell phone numbers.
That's right.
All right. Why? Because one can call a cell phone number and one can text to a cell phone number. And of course one can send an email, and all of them are superbly much less expensive than mailing. So here's what Mr. Obama did. This is a real example. He announced to the world, he says, ladies and gentlemen, text me your email address to whatever text number he gave. Usually is a short code. Instead of a 10-digit phone number, it's like a 5-digit phone number. And text me to this number your email address. And he gave a cookie. He gave a carrot. He says, and I will be letting you know about any one of my major announcements, especially I think it was the announcement of his running mate. I will be letting you know those things before I give it to the press. And he got millions and millions and millions of addresses,
right? Email addresses, right? And I believe he's also utilizing Facebook, Twitter, social media.
Very heavy.
Very, very heavily.
Very heavy. For instance, so anyway, because of this, he still today, those people who gave him email addresses get emails from him. And of course, now he could be from those people getting $10, $15, $20, $30. That's another big example of difference. Not only go after the big fish, but go after lots and lots and lots of small fish. Right. Basically a Walmart kind of like attitude. And people, it's a different topic of a different video maybe, but people confuse the, Walmart attitude, or this is what Mr. Obama did with like having all kinds of cheap services versus their classy service if they have one. But it's not true. This is just about first gathering a lots of people's numbers, and email address is very important. And for instance, he has on he's consistently still using it. For instance, I looked on Facebook and he had these little blue things on it, Merry Christmas, get my Christmas wish. And I logged in and it asked me to write my email address, and it asked me to write my name. And next thing you know is a little video started playing with a little airplane flying a lot over people saying Happy New Year Helmut, or Merry Christmas Helmut, something like that. And then a different city came up and people were there with a big banner and saying Merry Christmas Helmut. And then at the end, that went on for a minute or two with many of those scenes, and at the end Mr. Obama was speaking about basically Merry Christmas, and then the camera went down to him writing the pen, putting his signature there on a Christmas card which already had Merry Christmas Helmut, and then he put his signature there. It's that small, using the technology. And, as I said, he also does video, internet broadcastings all the time.
All the time.
That's how he reaches people.
That's right.
And that's what it is all about. Now, for the people out there who completely disagree with his politics, let's assume they do, it doesn't matter. See, people always say, well, certain things are good for politicians because, well, they're politicians. Well, if politicians are as bad as those people think, which they're not, okay, they're not those type of liars and all those things. But anyway, even if they would be that bad, well, good marketing, good public relations still apparently always gets them in office.
That's
so,
right.
Collect email addresses and do anything possible. Be inventive about it, right?
That's right. And also, I like very much the fact that he believes that he have a direct communication kind of a channel with us, the public. There's no going through the big press outlets out there. So he's using social media, the internet, collecting email addresses, numbers as a direct means of communication, and he's still doing it today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that brings us to the point that the social media overall, from Facebook to video directly, is slowly but surely eliminating the reporters. No need for them, even for the president.
That's right.
Not completely, but a little bit. In any case, we talked long enough about it. There's probably more about Mr. Obama. There's definitely more about marketing. Keep in mind, you got to gather people's email address, fax number, email, cell phone numbers, text messages, so you can market and talk to them directly. Super inexpensive. And just as important, in a way that they actually look at it, because they don't look at anything else anymore. All right, go to the video below, to the website below and find more stuff. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.